When I'm watching Ronnie go from machine to machine, Ronnie has 16 more years to live to be where Arnold is. And he still trains similar to how he trained before, just with lighter weight, because that's what he can do. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think he's gonna be able to do what he's doing right now 5 years from now. And if he does, absolutely amazing. I hope he does. Arnold is 76 years old, full range of motion, bend down with ease, tie the shoe with ease. What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shrevive, BB Pro, Mr. Tell Like It Is. Today guys, we're gonna review Ronnie's video on Ronnie's channel, him and Arnold Schwarzenegger training at Venice Beach. Dope video to watch. It's a good little glimpse into the crystal ball into the future. And this could be used as, how do you want to look or feel when you're at the age these gentlemen are? Anyway guys, let's jump right into it. It's whatever age you are, whether you are in your teens or whether you are in your 70s, this video is going to be an eye-opener for you. All right, let's get into it.
Where's your bicycle?
I left it at home.
Same thing Arnold just said. Where's your bike? Arnold let's just put some stats up right now, guys. Arnold Schwarzenegger is 76 years old. He has 7 Mr. Olympias. His training style back in the day, even now, consistently has been this very methodical, full range of motion, almost like a over-the-top range of motion. And, you know, he lift, I would say, high rep range, and the load wasn't, he wasn't doing a, you know, he's doing more of a hypertrophy load most of the time. Ronnie Coleman is 59 years old. He has 8 Mr. Olympias. His training style is very ballistic, very heavy, sometimes a shorter rep range, and then sometimes even a high rep range with heavy weight that his body could handle. Okay, then one guy shows up on a bike, one guy sitting waiting in a wheelchair. That's the first thing I thought about when I watched this video. It's like literally, who looks older? For people who don't know bodybuilding or don't know who Arnold Schwarzenegger, sorry, people know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is, but some people don't know who Ronnie Coleman is. And if they watch this video for the first time, I'm pretty sure that the general population would be like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is younger than Ronnie Coleman. When Arnold Schwarzenegger is 16 years older than Ronnie Coleman. Let me say one thing. I don't care how many injuries he has, he's still doing it, right? That is a dedicated man. Regardless of how he got there, that is a man who loves training. Just had to say that.
But for me, this is the ultimate weight.
Okay, that's where it is. Oh man, I know you went a lot stronger than that. This is the warm-up weight here.
Of course, for you.
See, very kind of drops, you know, it's very fast rep.
Okay.
Look at those deltoids. They're pumping up while you're moving. I can see you getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm just like some rep, and it's still a control rep, but it's very fast, almost like a little bit of a drop at the end. Right? He's like this, and he kind of drops and drops. And let's watch Ronnie. Arnie's rep is a little slower, a little more controlled, and a higher or fuller range of motion. And then he'll add in a little bit of a pause at the end. Because he can, because he has the mobility to actually do it right now. All right, we have a shoulder press machine.
Yeah, you know it. It's the only way to do it. Don't fall back.
Watch Arnold's reps.
Yep, come on.
All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Controlled.
Yep.
His breathing. He can get his elbows, and he can externally rotate. That means the fact that he can get in like this, he can tell. Watch Ronnie now. It's almost like a drop up. Range of motion isn't as full as Arnold's, and he also can't externally rotate. He's out like this, which means he doesn't have the mobility to be in like this.
Don't do it.
Nonetheless, these guys are training hard. Guys, listen, you are going to be doing this for the rest of your life. You are going to be training, exercising in some way, shape, or form for the rest of your life. You should be. And for those who are out there watching that aren't training right now or thinking about or just started their fitness journey, we are all going to be doing this for the rest of our life because our life is going to depend on it. If you want to live longer, the studies are already shown, guys. The studies have been done. The secret is out. It's been out. If you do cardio, 150 minutes of cardio a week, you train 3 times a week, 45 minutes of resistance training, you will live longer. That's like the bare minimum, and that is very attainable. regardless of where Ronnie is, and regardless of where Arnold is, they're both in their later parts of their life doing the exact same thing they were doing. I would say for Ronnie 50 years ago, and for Arnie, 66 years ago. They both started young. And you want to be able to do this as long as you can. So the thing is, you don't want to ruin the vehicle that's supposed to bring you as far as you possibly can. So when it comes to training, you got to think to yourself, how do you want your fitness journey to go? If you had to choose between one of these gentlemen here, Arnold or Ronnie, who would you pick? If you had to think of right now, because at the end of, remember, you got to think right now. I know right now you guys are thinking, oh yeah, okay, I want to look good, I want to train, blah, 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 whatever. But your training is going to change. Your training is going to evolve as you get older. My training has evolved as I got older. The way I trained 10 years ago is different. 10 years before that is different. And it is evolving. I'm forecasting my life, and I see, even the athletes that I coach that are older. I have athletes that are in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s, and in their 70s. So I train them the way that I know that they'll need to be trained based on what their goals are. I know I'm not going to need to have 27-inch quads. After I'm done bodybuilding, I don't need 27-inch quads. What do I need 27-inch quads for? My training is going to change because I want to live longer. I want to be able to move. So when you're looking at these two guys and you think about it, quality of life, right? Walking upstairs, walking downstairs, bending over and getting something under the sink, getting something under the couch, getting something under a table, reaching, grab, all those things. If you thought about it right now, which gentleman would you want to live like right now? And talking in their body. Obviously, Arnold, right? We're not taking anything else but just their physical abilities right now. Because when you look at it, guys, and the guys like, I'm only this age right now. I know, but what you do right now is going to reflect down the road. This is a clear indication of that. And that's why I wanted to show you guys this video. And we'll look at some other other clips of them training. Like, Arnold, the way Arnold's moving, the way he can move, regardless of the, surgery he had in his heart, he's 76 years old and moving very well. And I can't say the same thing for Ronnie. And we all know the reason why Ronnie is the way he is right now. So when you think about it right now, and you guys look at your fitness journey, look at the way you're training, and you're lifting a bunch of, I'm talking like, look, it's okay to lift heavy weight. It's okay to lift heavy weight. But when it makes sense and it's under control and it reflects your goals. So like, if you're not powerlifting, why are you training like a powerlifter? If you're not trying to do strongman or Olympic lift or whatever it is, why are you lifting those loads? Ronnie Coleman and Arnold Schwarzenegger are a glimpse in the future of two different types of training that a lot of people are doing right now that are watching this video. I get the calls all the time when it comes to consults. Someone's telling me, yeah, I really want to look good, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool, man. Tell me what you're training. What are you doing for training? Well, my rep range is like, I do 5 by 5. I'm like, okay, so what's your goal? I just want to look really good. I want to be strong, and I just want to be healthy. And I'm like, okay, so, but it's periodize. You can have a mesocycle where you have a strength phase and stuff. It's totally fine. That's fine. But if you're training carelessly, can we say that Ronnie was training carelessly? I don't think carelessly, not at all, because he was a world-class powerlifter. He was a collegiate football player. He got his finance. He wasn't going in there just being egotistical. He was doing what he knew how to do. He was doing what worked for Ronnie at that time. But who's to say that if he trained like, I don't know, Ronnie, he wouldn't be that big? I think he would have. I think he still could have been as big as he was, training a little less ballistic. Whoever's probably watched Ronnie, he's seen the clip of him saying, what do you regret? And he's like, not going for that one more rep of 800 pounds on his back before I think it was like 3 weeks out from the Olympia. 800 pounds on his back. 800 pounds deadlifting, squatting, bent over rows, shoulder pressing 5 plates, whatever. Did he need to train that way? I do not think so. And here's my reason why I think that. Because I trained similar to how Ronnie trained before. And from this prep alone and how I've trained, and how I've been able to sustain the muscle that I've from scaling down a bit with my size, I realized that the way I trained, if I would have trained like this, I would have had a better overall healthier physique if I would have did this earlier in my life. So the point of the video isn't necessarily to watch these guys train, it's to commend them and say, and it's one thing is to recognize that this is a lifelong journey. And for those people who are out there who are just starting their fitness career, or training isn't about just looking good. Being healthy is the main priority. And the byfactor of having a healthy body is having a good looking body. That is the byfactor. You should be going into training first and foremost because this is going to make my life better. It's going to bring overall quality of life. And it's going to make me live longer. And then I'm going to look good too. That's what it should be. Because when I'm watching Ronnie go from machine to machine, Ronnie has 16 more years to live to be where Arnold is. And here's what I tell you guys. If you got an injury right now, if you got a nagging injury, whatever it is, if something continues to keep bugging you more and more and more and more, I always just say to myself when it comes to injuries, I'd be like, multiply the injury by you in 10 years. The injury you have right now, what's that gonna be like in 10 years? What are my knees? And I say to myself, what is my ACL deficient knee gonna be like at age 50? What is my deteriorating vertebrae gonna be like at age 50? That's only 10 years. Ronnie has 60 more years to live in the state that he is in, and he still trains similar to how we trained before, just with lighter weight, because that's what he can do. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think he's gonna be able to do what he's doing right now 5 years from now. And if he does, absolutely amazing. I hope he does. I hope he gets every help he needs in the world to be able to let him live as long as he possibly can, have the best quality of life. But I tell you right now, guys, when it comes down to it, when you train, it's not all about looking good and being strong. Being strong is good. Looking good is good. Yes, it is. But when you're at the age of these guys here now, especially Arnold. Arnold is 76 years old. How many 76-year-old people do you know that can move like Arnold? How many 76-year-old people do you know that can move like Arnold? Full range of motion, bend down with ease, tie their shoe with ease, walk up and down stairs with ease, sit on the toilet with ease. Because that's where your life is going to go. The priorities of your fitness journey are going to sway heavily to a side of longevity and health, more so than where it might be right now, and not just looking good and being strong. And there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, I was to bring this to an end. I want you guys to really think. I'm not trying to put an end to your fun at the gym. Have as much fun as you want at the gym. Train smart and train hard. It is completely fine to build as much muscle as you want to build. As you know, it's completely fine to want to create the physique that you want to create. It's complete. That is 100% completely and utterly fine. But it's how you go about doing it that's gonna make a difference. And I'm here to tell you right now, guys, I'm 40 years old. This is what I look like at 40 years old. Steroid free, anabolic free, whatever free, all free. This is what I look like. My training is gonna change, continue to change more. When this show is done, when this show is done in 3 weeks, my bodybuilding career will be completely finished, 100%. I am ready for the next chapter of my life, and I'm already forecasting what I want to do with my body for the remainder of my life. I want to be able to move. I want to be able to be functional, agile, still fast. I can jump. I want to do more, activities outside on the field. Do more things with my body. I want to explore what my body can do at the age of 40 and moving on. You have to think about that, guys. Think about it. How do you want to look 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now? How do you want to feel 20 years from now? Because what you do right now will dictate how that is going to be in the future. Anyway, guys, for more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you guys binge watch my videos. And in the meantime, guys, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.